Hi friends, and welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me. Today I'll be sharing my simple mindful evening routine that I will be cultivating in the new year. I want to note that everyone's routines are different, and even this one may slightly change daily depending on how I'm feeling. But I do have certain steps that I have to do in the morning in order to feel prepared for the day. I put a lot of thought into cultivating a routine that feels good and intuitive with the help of my mindful routines and rituals Notion template. This is what it looks like here. I have some prompts on the top of the page, and then I have spaces to record your routines, and then I also have a ritual and habit tracker, fully customizable. I actually use the prompts I made in this template to ask myself questions like, how do I want to feel? Why I want to implement certain things in my routine? How do these routines align with the self that I'm envisioning? In this section, I can record my routines. I split them up into weekday and weekday morning and evenings because my day will look slightly different depending on the day. And in this section below, I can track my rituals and habits using this table and then click done when I've completed it. You can get this free template and duplicate and modify the description down below. So let's get into my 2023 routine. I aim to wake up between 6 and 7 a.m. every morning, including weekends, to build consistency. This usually requires me going to bed between 10 and 11 p.m. the night before. I take a moment just to be still and present and express gratitude for being able to see another day. I then sit and meditate for a few minutes to ease the transition from stillness to motion. I realized it just felt so good just to add those extra few moments of stillness rather than rushing out of the bed and throwing myself into a whirlwind of tasks. I find that I feel more calm when I just ease myself into the next part of my routine. After a few minutes, I'll get up and drink a few sips of water. I always have some water close by because I'm usually thirsty right before bed and right when I get up. Then I'll make my bed. This is a non-negotiable for me because I also work at my desk in my room and I will be tempted to crawl back into bed if it's not made. Also, I just don't like the look of an unmade bed if I'm not sleeping in it. Then I'll head to the bathroom for some skincare. I used to work with a dermatologist as a medical assistant, so I used her advice to implement the simplest routine I could. I'll wash my face with my Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. It cleanses the face without that stripping feeling, and it's also recommended for a body wash for those who have sensitive skin or eczema. I'll leave all of the links down below, but please consult a derm for your specific needs. This is not medical advice. Then I will go ahead in with a vitamin C serum. This is one that I picked up from my derm's office. It has vitamin C, B, and E, as well as ferulic acid, and I know SkinCeuticals has a similar serum. Then I'll moisturize with the CeraVe moisturizing cream. It's the one in the tub, not the pump. This can be used for face and body, and I prefer this over a water-based moisturizer because I realized that it just does a good job of locking in that moisture without clogging the pores. Up next is my zinc oxide sunscreen. It's from Color Science, also recommended for my derm. It has a slight tint so it blends in more easily with my skin complexion. That's it for the skin in the morning, and then I will just brush my teeth and clean my retainer and then fix my hair a little bit, and then we're off to work out. Next, I'm getting ready to move my body, so I'll have my clothes picked out from the night before to take that load off my brain, and then I'll either choose to find a space in my home with a mat and just do some mat Pilates, or I'll grab my stuff and head to our clubhouse gym. Depending on the day, a workout will be added to my morning routine or be placed in the middle of the day if I have something that requires more willpower to do. I've learned that I'm more motivated in the morning, and that willpower is like a reservoir that tends to be depleted the more you use it throughout the day. So I will put a more arduous task first in the morning after breakfast and then work out after. If I don't work out in the morning, then at least I do some good stretches and try to get some form of exercise almost every day. I do a combination of strength training, cardio, and Pilates. For Pilates, I'm an apprentice instructor, so I'll do exercises from our repertoire. For strength training, I use Chrissy Cella's Evolve U app. It's really useful and has so many different programs for your needs, so I recommend that, and she just seems so fun and genuine about helping people. I'll also couple my cardio with my strength training days. My goal really just is consistency and finding the joy in moving my body, just because I know it's good for me and it's what we're made to do. I find that I'm more likely to look forward to my movement sessions when I have the variety and when I approach it from an angle that doesn't really focus on extrinsic motivation. After my workout, I will head back and take a shower, washing all that sweat off my face and my body, and then I will go ahead and moisturize. Then I'll go ahead and get dressed for my day. I'm filming this on a Sunday, so it's usually a little bit more relaxed, but today I'm putting a little bit more effort in just because I plan to film. At this point, it's about 8:39 a.m. and I'm gonna get some food in me now, so I'm heading down to the kitchen. Breakfast is usually my go-to yogurt parfait or some eggs with fruit on the side and either black coffee or matcha. Super simple, doesn't really deviate day to day. I'll usually finish my breakfast while doing a task or listening to a book or a podcast, or sometimes I'll just choose to sit and enjoy it without distractions. Really depends on the day and how I'm feeling. And then I can go into the rest of my day feeling energized. And here ends my morning routine. It's fairly simple. I try to include things that I'm excited to do in the morning and that make me feel good and at ease. Friendly reminder that your morning routine can be as simple as getting out of bed at a reasonable hour and enjoying breakfast and a cup of coffee before heading to school or work, or it can be a little bit more complex if that's what's intuitive for you. It's all about finding what works for us, and that will inevitably vary. I hope you enjoyed this video, and leave a comment down below about your favorite thing to do in the morning, or if you just want to say hi. Stay tuned for more videos to come. Bye, friends!